Hello, everyone, and welcome to Gaming with Shadow Ramsa. I'm your host, Shadow Ramsa the Alp, and today we are playing Don't Starve Together. Pretty excited for the run. We've been practicing quite a bit over the years, and I feel like we're getting really close to the next stage of progression. Honestly, we're farming bunnymen and stuff to get the moon altar going, so yeah. We're progressing nicely. I feel a little tightly wound in this outfit, but I thought it'd be cute to show you some of my armor. Armor. But yeah, anyway, like I said, pretty excited about the run. I don't think I've ever explained that chair and its importance, have I? The reason why he couldn't get off the chair on his own is because it's the throne. That's the nightmare throne. And yeah, I don't know the exact implications of it because I've never made it to the nightmare throne myself. But I'm pretty sure it's the constant is using the occupant of the nightmare throne. In the current case, Charlie, who kind of makes up the constant as a whole anyway. But more specifically, whoever's in that chair, it's kind of using them like a hard drive. Basically, it formats the constant. So yeah, pretty interesting. Alright, anyway, let's start sending out the share and getting ready to get started. In the meantime, chat, how you doing? Let's check the audio. Make sure that everything is good. Yep, good. But yeah, this game, even though it doesn't explain much, it really does have a lot of lore. Let's see. Scoot back into frame. Let's say don't start together. I totally misspelled that. I'm not gonna fix it. Too much work. Alright, first Discord. There we go, Discords. Right. Oh, I don't have my music. Music. Come here, headphones. Almost done. In the meantime, let's tease with this. There's that. That's all done. Rain? Oh. Okay. Presents. Oh, that is cute. Oh, they gave us another one. 2 presents in one day. Yeah, hands. Oh, wait. Item collection. Trade-in. What do we have? 3, 6, 9? Trade. What do we get? Ooh, that one's cute. Pretty soon we'll get another belonging. Anything in here? No. Yep, today, well, not today. This is now officially, I mean, it's been for a while, the, year of the depth worm. Not looking forward to this year. Oh, it's early winter. Oh my goodness, this whole time I thought this was, spring. Oof, time to mentally re-prepare. I can't go to sea then. Sea's out of the question, I'll freeze to death. I can't go underground, I'll freeze to death. There's still quite a bit I can do for, winter. So, we're good. I just gotta think. Think. Yeah, Berger. Oh, wait, no, we're good. Berger's not hostile. Oh, Mimi's Berger. No, I'm good. You guys take care of that. Alright, time to go feed myself. Oof, so much poop. Yeah, crap baskets, that sounds. Dark sword. Drop the ore. Backup armor. It's winter, so we should be okay. Yep. Ow. Ow. Let me out. Alright, we're good. Alright, where's my backpack? Let's warm up for a second. That worked out nicely. Wait, what was that? Oh, it's just Bunnyman. Okay, no, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna pick up our monster meat, start cycling through our resources, and getting properly prepared for, winter. I see we already have our, carrots planted. That's gonna be super helpful. Yep, I'm starving. We'll do honey nuggets. Oop, too many meat. You know, it's been a while since I went over the rules of cooking in here. Just so you know, more than one monster meat will always make a monster lasagna. You don't want monster lasagna unless you're, Weber. And even as Weber, monster lasagna is not beneficial. It just won't hurt you. Everyone else it'll hurt, but Weber will be fine. I need to gather more fireflies. I should probably go visit, the oasis just to pick up free fireflies. We'll probably do that later. Okay, we need rocks. We don't need grass, but we need rocks. We don't need gold. Light bulbs. Yes, sweetie, I'll feed you right now. Come here. There you go. Nom 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 nom. Keep your eggs. Oh, there it is. Hi, Pingles. I gotta replace the bird, too. Although I haven't had a need for pierogies in a while, so there's no big rush on that. Last year's eggs. Hello, welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you. How's it going? Oh, right, I just heard it, I remembered. Totally normal trees. This whole time I thought it was going to be spring. It is early winter. We're going to get a fruit fly attack, I just know it. Oh yeah, they're totally normal trees. I mean, that's not true at all, but that's what they're called. There they go. I don't want to walk away too far because I just know that the Lord of the Fruit Flies going to be here any second now. Oh, funny thing about these trees in particular, if you stand right next to them, you lose sanity. There they go, they're sprouting up like daisies. I could start picking them and avoid Lord of the Fruit Fly altogether, but I'm hoping he'll bring me a pumpkin seed. There he is. Oh, you bit me. Oh, you bit me again. Get over here. Oh, pumpkin seed. Where's my backpack? I can't see it. Where's my backpack? This isn't good. Oh, gotta find my backpack. Oh, I see it. Okay, yeah, we've been hunting for a pumpkin seed for a while now. I've been trying to build a, scarecrow, but the only way to get a scarecrow is to have a pumpkin, and it just hasn't been working out seed-wise. Okay, so now that we've got our carrots, we should be able to craft a few pig houses, bunnyman houses. It's gonna get dark. You can eat these. Here you go. Take the garlic, take the toma root. I'll keep the pumpkin. Actually, I'll keep the toma root. You can take the watermelon. There you go. Eat. 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 Okay, so... Oh, there goes the train. Choo-choo! Okay, so now that base is more or less cleaned, we're gonna have to take off for a bit. A big train today. Gotta warm up by the furnace. Speaking of furnace, you know what? That would be a good idea. Gotta go start fires. There we go. Garden's done. Well, for the most part. seeds. Oh, pumpkin. One, two, three, four. Okay, pumpkin's growing. Oh, right, fires. Hi, Pinkles. Yeah, son of a... Hi, giant tree. Yo, giant tree, don't be rude. Come on, giant tree. Alright, giant tree, I'm gonna take you to your new neighborhood where you can frolic with all your friends. Actually, I'm gonna move you away from all your friends. Really? Not enough? That's the wrong stuff. Oh. I hear you, buddy. These things are always coming after me. I'm not even a woody. This is responsible, right? Uh-huh. I don't damage trees. Ignore that. Where's my coffee? Oh, Huh? What? Burning them? Whoa! I didn't do that. That was the invisible willow. That was totally a willow. Came in and burnt the place to the ground while I wasn't looking. Those bingos on fire. This should make things a lot more interesting. Burn, baby, burn. Surprisingly, there were no tree guardians in this area. I wonder where all the tree guardians walked off to, if they're not in here. I'm gonna need to find that out before Deer Clock shows up. Oh, there's the other one. This one's not real either. This is a tree guardian too. Please stay out of my base. Hi, Nightstand. Red gems. There we go. Odds of freezing have gone down significantly. It is winter. I might want to wait to fight Dragonfly for after I fight Deer Clubs. Yeah. By the way, chat, if you guys have any questions about things I'm doing, feel free to ask. We've been at this for so long, I'm pretty sure a lot of the information is probably new to most of you at this point. But, yeah, I don't mind answering questions or explaining anything. Even if it seems... Even if it seems silly, it might be helpful to someone else, so feel free if you're curious. Sure, go ahead. We've got charcoal now. Best way to start a camp? Okay, so best thing you can do if you're gonna start a file here is to start circling your map. You will always spawn, wrong way, at a mark that looks like this. The first thing you kind of want to do is find an edge, particularly an edge with this kind of floor. It's off green. You'll find berries, grass, and twigs condensed in in that biome. You kind of want to just gather up basic resources, starting with grass, saplings, and berry bushes. There's a few things in between, but as a starter, those are really good to have to look around for. after you've mapped out your location, because none of the maps are ever going to look the same. They're going to always be laid out a little more differently. But after you've done mapping out your location, you kind of want to find where bosses are hiding. That's a boss. Technically the boss is over here, but this is a good mark for a boss. That's not a boss, but that's an important location. That's picking. So you want to know where that one is? This is a boss. I put a bunch of houses here though, so you can't see it. But this is a boss. And that portal right there takes me to where is it? To here. And this is a boss. But yeah, you want to find a place where getting to the bosses doesn't take all day, but isn't on top of a boss. The closest boss we live by is Bee Queen, and technically Moose Goose live here, but there are a bunch of them, and they live at almost every lake. But yeah, once you get those things down, you've gathered up your grass, your twigs, and your fruit bushes, and found a place that you feel comfortable. The best thing you can do is lay out a compass. You can craft one, or you can do like I do, and you put your furnace. Technically, my map goes this way. Yeah, that way. That's north. I always put furnace at the middle, my first chest to the right, my cooking station to the left, and then my science machine at the top. So, north, south, I don't know which one this is, east, and west. That way you can, that way you can keep your bearings. So, for a singular player, I'd say 20. For groups, between 2 and 4 players, I'd say 40. And for groups larger than that, I say 60. Personally, I was testing this layout. I'm not a big fan of it. Normally, I would move this one square to the right, and then all of this would be one big square. But we've been testing some stuff out just to see how the dynamics work, and honestly, it works better as a square. At some point, I'm probably going to deconstruct a few of these things and push this all out, but I don't want to do it for winter. I might just deconstruct this spot instead and just push this out to the side. Honestly, well, because with 2 or more players, you can always have someone gathering outside of your main area. So having it overstuffed with resources will start getting in the way. Making your base too big, too early, takes up more time than you need it to. And in a game where time is very important, and even though you have an infinite amount of it, you still want to get main things done. And after you're done making your base, your first major question is winter, which is the season we're currently in. And before your first winter, you're going to need things to keep you warm and things to travel with. I have the Tam O'Shanter, which I found with a McTusk. Let's see if I can find the other hat. Oh, there it is. Most people will end up with some variation of this, meaning you've got to go find a beefalo. You'll need a beefalo for that, and that means you'll have to go back to exploring the map. And yeah, most of the game is about information. Like, I think my beefalo live somewhere around here. If I remember correctly, they live somewhere around here. Which is still pretty far, which is why I have that wormhole in the first place. It's a good start, but it's not very strong long term. Especially when you first start hitting the phases where you're literally walking off way out here, up here, you know, once you're away from camp. Because obviously you're not going to have infinite fire sources like the skeleton furnace early on. Right. And that's the thing. Small investments will help early, but it's the question of how prepared you've gotten that's going to decide how comfortably you live. Like, I have these on the grounds that if anything ever goes sideways and I need to mass produce saplings, that's the backup plan. Like, at this point, everything that's built around me is some kind of backup plan to something else. Like these, the only reason I have so many statues is because I made the backup plan for these in case I ever ran out of wood. And then that's my wood spot up there, which is empty right now because I have this entire stack of pine cones and this entire chest of wood. But yeah, you want to have backups, but you don't want to overflow. I think we got our twigs. Speaking of which, it's time to move these to... Oh, we don't have grass right now. That's what we need to gather. But yeah, it's, overexpanding is just as dangerous as, underpreparing. You gather too much, and then it becomes too much to maintain in the early game. The only reason I can maintain this much is because these bats that I haven't been eating are being bullied by these bunnymen who I haven't been using. And so we have a pile of poop all the time. So now we can afford to do so many flingos, all these gardens, and all that other stuff. Because we made backup plans as we were progressing. We didn't just build it all at once, but built towards this to be able to do all of this stuff. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's reeds. Oh. Alright, here's your cut. Here's your cut. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's one of those things. best way to fight deer clops. There's a few really good ways. Obviously, the best answer is to simply learn deer clops' pattern, so that deer clops won't be able to hit you so often, which would probably be the most obvious answer. But in questions of simplifying the fight and making it safer, there's a few methods. There's to find the tentacles, which with all my spiders, that's not going to happen anymore. Plus, you don't want to deal with spiders when doing that. Another good method is to get tree guardians up and running. What a lot of us like to do is we'll grow a forest really thick with trees so that deer clops can walk through it and cut down all the wood. Alright, I give up. Log armor! Oh good, the weapon broke. But yeah, oh, so tentacles. Tentacles are a great way to fighting deer clops, in that they hit so fast and so often that they have a strong chance to actually beat them. Because they hit twice. Ah, load! Jim? Oh, my backpack. Thank you. The eye is entirely optional. The eye is an entirely optional side thing that you can do to get some pretty cool stuff, but it's not actually required, and is kind of a pain to find. If you want to find it, I can't show it on this map anymore because I destroyed the base it lived in, but you have to find feral pigs, which are yes and no. I figure you mean deer clops to the tentacles. Um, yeah, it's definitely helpful, but it's also a double-edged sword because the tentacles aren't going to care if it's you or them. They're going to try to swipe at you, and they're hard to see. But what is helpful is to take them to to like a dense tree area. If we're talking like easier fighting for deer cops, you got to take them to a dense tree area and have them cut down the trees themselves. That'll trigger a tree guardian to come and attack them. And he doesn't do enough damage fast enough to kill a group of 2 or more tree guardians. So it's a good method to getting rid of them. Yeah, tree guardians are probably the easiest way and safest way to get it done. Plus, when it comes down to tree guardians, if you're not cutting down the tree yourself, tree guardians are not hostile. So if you don't want something that's going to start attacking you on the random, tree guardians are the way to go. The same applies for Berger. Berger does not do well against tree guardians either. Yeah, you can do it from the very beginning of the game. Pine cones are abundant. You're gonna need lots of wood anyway, so you can craft armor and build the base itself. So taking a moment to have all those pine cones and placing them in a specific area goes a long way. But yeah, you don't need to make the tree guardian. All you have to do is prepare the forest for the tree guardian to be made. So 40 odd pine cone densely stacked in an area, or like a lot of us like to do, is make a road. Make a road of trees and just start walking and have them smash them. And yeah, you can do that. You can do that all the way back at the first fight. And then when you're done, you can pick up the wood. But yeah, tree guardians are probably the safest method to do early for them. It's not so easy to do with the eye, but by the time you're doing the eye, oh no, I don't have meat. By the time you're fighting the eye, you should already have bunnymen anyway. Phase 2. Woo, bunnies! Oh no! Accidentally hit a bunny. Bunnies. Oh, the eye? The eye is probably the biggest sub-boss of the game. The helmets help, especially since they can be healed with monster meat. If you ever damage one of your eye helmets. But honestly, it's just good for farming and stuff. Honestly, I use the eye more to make papyrus than anything else at this point. Okay, oh, the bunny puffs. That's what I'm looking for. So, 4 for a bunny house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many bunny puffs? 9, 10, 11, 12. And carrots, 10 carrots. Okay, I don't have meat, we're good. So, we've got to figure out how we're going to deal with, this celestial altar in particular. Hmm. That'll take care of itself for a bit. I found him a test horn. Oh, petrified trees. The trees are so old here, they've turned to stone. Mm. Um, that's a normal tree. Now I can see. Yeah. Alright, I gotta go drop off the pamphlet. I've got another walrus horn. I'm freezing to death now. Ooh. Gotta think quicker. Yep. Just standing there freezing to death. Oh, right there in the heat. Oh, no. Now I'm in trouble. Yes, I'm freezing to death. Zoom. Okay, now that we're better, let's put this away. My leafy barge. Ding dong. Okay, Oh, we survived starving to death. Meatballs. Now that it's winter, we can just collect the honey. I gotta plant more flowers, though. A McTuscan underground? I haven't seen one. Not to say that there can't be. I just haven't seen one. Oh, you know what'll heal me up real good? Jelly beans. Just one. There we go. All healed up. Okay, we're going to stop by Dragonflies real quick, and then we're going to go stop by Antlion's place real quick. Oof, I need grass too. The two biggest there are three very big recipes that every player should know. One is the meatball, being the easiest. 3 fillers and 1 meat will make you a meatball. So berries, vegetables, just any 3 and 1 meat will make you a meatball. The second greatest one is the honey nuggets. It doesn't fill up your hunger as much as a meatball, but it has the added benefit of healing. It can heal you. That's 3 honey and a meat. The last one, and probably the most important one, although also being that how involved it is more of the reason why it's final and not first or second, is the pierogi, which is 1 egg, 2 vegetables, and a meat. And it's that egg that's a pain in the butt to get. But yeah, those are the 3 big recipes that'll probably carry you through most, if not all, of the game. Well, because there's only 2 major ways to get it. One is to make the birdcage, which is which involves papyrus, which is a difficult ingredient to obtain because of tentacles, gold, and then seeds. And then you also have to create the bird capturing, the bird cage to catch that bird. Once that is done, and that's going to take spider silk, and I believe twigs, and then you'll need a meat already, which is a process to itself. Yeah, 2 cages. And then once you're done with all that, then you can cook the pierogi. That, or you have to deal with pingles, and pingles are a pain. Yeah, unless you're already deep into the process of making them, then yeah, you're kind of just stuck. I mean, it's not bad. It's just a process. Also, something to note, try to keep your hands on prefabricated stuff. You see how the tabs are blue? I've already paid the cost to craft it, and so rather than pay it again, it's just stored as a pre-crafted thing right there. And whenever I'm ready, I can just place it down. But yeah, there's a few items that are crafted that way. I need wood. Oh, that's where the nightstand was. But yeah, it's called keeping it in storage. By taking a moment to have that pre-crafted, you're basically carrying that bonus resource without actually having to carry it. So it frees up your inventory. See, I have the quick campfires. Yeah, I have quick campfires. I've got the long-lasting ones. Oh, I didn't think they'd attack me. Too close? How close? Is this too close? Is too close? Here? Here? Bees have a really tiny hitbox. You can literally just run through them. Now, if you're ever in desperate need of resources, but you don't know how to find all of them, there's a good chance you'll find them in a tumbleweed. We'll take that gear. Tumbleweeds are a great source of random gear. You never know what's in it. Might be a spider, might be a plan for world domination. Just never know. What's this? Square wooden table. Boom. Learned something new. Ooh, I wonder. if I recall, there's a little exploit that comes with an item called the bird hat, where if you're not wearing it and just have it placed on the floor, it will still have its effect. And if that's the case... Nice. We have 2 stacks. If that's the case, then I need to... Or not need to, but I want to craft one and place it in my garden. But yeah, that's also part of the reason why I live here, is that I'm never too far from a tumbleweed. There we go. We still haven't seen deer clops this season, but I'm pretty sure deer clops isn't going to miss their opportunity to bother me. We are prepared, though. We have the tree guardians already made. Right, the bird hat. Where's my science machine? There it is. Nope, that's Turf Razor. Oh, there it is. Oh. Okay, I know where another one is. Do I have meat? No, I'm good. Okay. By the way, bunnymen don't like if you have meat. They don't like monsters, and they don't like meat eaters. Wickford only eats meat, but I don't have any in my inventory. But the reason why that's important to know is that Weber, Wirt, and Warthawks will all set off the bunnymen, so they can't be friends with them. Now, on the other side of things, Wirt can be friends with Merms, Weber can be friends with Spider-Man, and Warthawks isn't friends with anybody. For birds. Alright, so if I set this down here, what should happen is that it should just start attracting birds anyway. You guys want to see something messed up? Yes, welcome everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying the show, and if you are, please be sure to drop a like, share, or subscribe to the live. Your support goes a long way to help building the community, and gives me a better understanding of the type of content you guys enjoy. Alright, let's be messed up. We're gonna make it cry. After I found out, I had to at least show. I have to show people now. Yep. You saw it yourselves. It started crying all by its lonesome. It'll do it if you hit it with a hammer too. I didn't have to light them on fire. So yeah, in theory, this should make, yeah, it kind of is. Look at that. It should make birds land around the area a lot more often. Oh, there it goes, see? And the pumpkin makes the orange ones appear. Oh, I'm starving. Monster turkey. Ow. Yeah, let's just eat them. Alright. Yes, Batty. Yes, Batty. I'm making the meatballs. The meatballs are coming. Now, honestly, the birds you capture doesn't matter too much, except in one instance. In one instance, yeah, that's fine. And that's the orange bird. And that is to make electrified, blow darts. Also, if you have a yellow bird underground, what eventually happens is that Toadstool will, enter a, kind of like bloom phase. And what you do is when the bird gets sick, you take it to Toadstool, you trap the sick bird in front of them, and you basically trigger it to become the worst version of itself. Basically, who's a good example? Oh, you know how when sometimes I'll add nightmare fuel to the terrarium? Yeah, Toadstool did it first. And his is much more involved because, like I said, you have to bring a sick yellow bird. Specifically yellow. And yeah. I'm not going to do that right now. I just didn't want to have to remember to get a pumpkin down the line. And so I just have it. And plus, I had all those feathers. Might as well use them to make the hat. Although they're all landing over there right now. It's a good way to burn through seeds, though. Oops. Interesting. I have corn. Okay. I need to move this. I'll put it here. Corn, potato, tomato. We're not going to do it correctly right now, but we might as well start planting these things. Now, when it's not winter, I'll probably take the time to show how to do it properly, but there are a lot of basically, well, first things first, there are a lot of plants that complement each other. So it's good to find them. But as far as the toadstool thing goes, basically what happens is Toadstool has extra health, extra damage, does a couple of unique attacks, all from making sure to do that second part, bringing him the thing. Because there are two different toadstools. There's the normal one and then the nightmare one. No, we're good. Sorry. A lot of this game will warn you ahead of time before Whitford will tell you. And it's a responsibility as a player to learn to listen out for those audio cues. Okay, yeah, that's the sound of me walking. It's just gotten really quiet lately. But another reason why you want to know what these sounds are, is because if you ever play Wes, Wes is mute. And so Wes, no, he's not coming right now. Wes being mute won't say anything. So yeah, they've got a lot of different characters in here, all with very different playstyles. Some of them are similar to each other, but that's really all it is that they're similar. No two characters is exactly the same here. Oh, I don't have gold. But yeah, honestly, this game feels like a lot of it is just kind of repeatedly going into circles until it's time to move things. Like, I'm about to push all of these trees back away from the base again, just so that I can make space within the base to kind of fit everything a little better. Because as you can see, everything's kind of squished together. And that's because when we first started, all we had, especially up on this side, when we first started, all we had was this fire pit and that flingo to kind of create the borders of the base. And then we've been just slowly adding and expanding. Oh, it's almost spring. You can tell because this tree. That's hounds. Let's warm up real quick. No, Deer Clubs comes whenever Deer Clubs pleases. Close enough. I just got my bucket. Yeah, Deer Clubs kind of shows up whenever Deer Clubs feels like, except the first time. The first time Deer Clubs will show up on a schedule, and it's like about 13 days into winter. But after the first time, Deer Clubs can literally just no, that's the sound of me walking. But yeah, after the first time, Deer Clubs can literally show up whenever they please. I've had instances where Deer Clubs will show up on the first day of winter, and I do mean and, on the last day of winter. So 2 times in a winter. Because the further you get in, the smaller the gap between time where one of the giants can appear. The only real limitation is the season you're in. Yeah, the only real limitation is the season you're in. Bearger will only spawn in spring, although Bearger is one of the few that do not despawn. So, with Bearger still being there, Bearger will be a threat and just kind of be hanging out over here until I decide that I'm going to deal with them. But honestly, having Bearger here, dealing with the meat and all that. Ew. Ew. Wasn't expecting all that. Oh, so that's how it happened. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, this isn't good. There we go. Mm-hmm. No! I just realized it too, the second I saw them. Walked right into a bunnyman. I'm okay. I'm immortal. I'm okay. That was rude, Bunnyman. I love you. But that was rude. Mine, bye. There we go. Whew. We'll be healed up in a little bit. Uh-oh, I almost forgot. Boat patches. Well, that's not good. Well, I might die again. I didn't see my thing. I'm still okay. I'm still okay. I think the boat is okay too. Yeah, now should be a good time. Immortal! Mwah. I died in the exact same spot. Blind and all, I died in the exact same spot. Nope, son of a... Oh, and I survived. I died twice on the night before spring. Alright, let's clean this up. Well, the boat's repaired. No. Okay, maybe that ore. Mm. Almost did it again. Yeah, I'm about to. Almost did it again. Almost ran right back into the bunny bin. I still have the same meatballs that got me killed earlier. Okay, magic chest. First resurrection. Second resurrection. Ow. Storage. Regeneration. There you go. Fed. Yeah, we'll probably put another badger in there later. But yeah, I thought it'd be funny just to show how fast badger could kind of get taken out if you let him. Oh, by the way, he wasn't sad enough the first time. Okay, well, that takes care of most everything. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's apparently alive. The Constant's magic is weird. Okay. Well, I think we did a pretty good job. I mean, granted, I died twice. Still, not a bad session. I don't think I'm gonna need the Tam O'Shanter anymore, because I'm not very fond of being seen. It's very strange spending a whole episode completely seen. Ah, there's my hat. This hat doesn't do anything for me. I just think it's pretty, and, there's actually a whole performance you can do over at the, postern. There we go. Alright then. Well, now's as good a time as any, now that we're safe and alive. I'd like to take a moment to say thank you to everybody who stopped by to watch the show. Those of you watching live, and those of you watching at a later time. We really appreciate the support, and if you enjoyed the content so far, please be sure to like and subscribe. It really helps us out, gives a better understanding of the type of content you guys enjoy. If you have a suggestion for a future stream, be sure to leave it in the comments. I check that as often as possible. And if you miss the show live and want to catch it next time, be sure to hit the notification bell to be up to date on that. Also, thank you to everyone who's already liked, shared, or subscribed. Your support goes a long way to help building the community, and is greatly and truly appreciated. So, thank you. And, yeah, aside from that, I hope to see you all in the next one. And until then, bye-bye. Bye, everyone. GG's.